as we are live with the pissed round here in the second half between Flipside Gaming and Flipsid3-Tactics and Expert Gaming. Expert Gaming went for a mad B push with 5 players, but they got disposed of rather easily by Hydrox and Sabe on the CT side, and Flipside-Tactics obviously need that pissed round to start off into the second half. If they lose it, Expert Gaming would be sitting at a perfect position to edge away with the scoreline. And the Norwegian squad is now making their way over towards the apartments, and they're planning to attack the A bomb site where only Jumpy and Barsik are waiting for them. They're sneaking around the corner. They are not spotted by Jumpy. Barsik is not taking a look as well. So Base Raper and Stigwow now they get ambushed as I was switching away. Jumpy gets killed by, gets a frag onto Stigwow, and Barsik finishes off Base Raper, who was just trying to plant the bomb in the last few moments of the first round here. Flipside-Tactics with a very convincing hold on the B bomb site. They force Expert Gaming to rotate towards the A bomb site, and then the terrorists got disposed of by the remaining CTs on the A bomb site. No problem for Flipside so far, but now they are going for a 4-man max 7 buy. I haven't seen that by them, so I have casted them already, and they haven't shown me that strategy. Sabe with the MP9 even. So the CTs with a very strange setup. And, well, they don't get punished by that from now. Jumpy and Sabe get 2 frags, but Hip Hopper with a refrag onto Sabe makes it a 3v4 again. And if Flipside gets caught in a very bad position like they are right now, this could go south for them. If Stigwow and Skippy push into the B bomb site right now, they might get the better of Relic. And then they might get a bomb plant, but Relic with great positioning, he gets a headshot onto Stigwow, now fires away, Skippy gets the better of him. Barsik with a max 7 tried to supply with supported fire from CT spawn, but that obviously didn't work out. The bomb goes down in the end, and it's a 2v3 situation. Skippy down to 10 HP and a max 7 in hand. He's waiting for the CTs to push in. He's sitting at the dark corner, and they already know where he's at, but they don't know where Hip Hopper is. Hip Hopper gets a headshot onto Hydrox. Barsik gets a frag onto Skippy. And now it's Barsik and Jumpy in a 2v1 situation. Hip Hopper still doesn't get the frag onto Barsik, and Jumpy would have been there as well. So Flipside get the better of Expert Gaming, but they lose 3 players in the process of doing so. And I think there was quite an investment by the CTs to get those max 7s and defuse kits, and of course head armor and body armor. Expert Gaming doing a good job of making it very expensive and getting the bomb plant at the same time. So 800 bucks, not 800, you know, 300 for the planter, and the bonus for the team in the bank for the Norwegians. And Flipside once again go for a weird setup, to say the least. But the M4A1 in Sabe's hands is put to good use, gets himself 2 frags and finishes off 1 with a pistol. Jumpy and Relic on the other side finish off 1 each. And as quick as that, the echo round by Expert Gaming is disposed of. 9-9 the scoreline. Now we've got a draw game up ahead. And this graph is certainly not showing us anything. Let's take a look at the scoreboard though. Spitty with 25 frags. 13 for Hip Hopper. On the other side we have Relic and Barsik, and Sabe with 17, 10 and 13 on the board. And 2 max 7s still in the hands of Barsik and Hydrox, and Sabe just pushed into Banana, smoked it off a little bit. They get flamed on the way down, but Sabe now regains control of his position by just jumping back into the hands of his teammates. Now the CTs capture themselves an AK, and Jumpy gets a frag onto Base Raper on the pushing terrorist in the middle. Jumpy with another one there onto Spitty, and Hip Hopper goes down as well. Jumpy with very nice aim there on the AWP. He made it look so easy to shoot down the 3 terrorists in the middle. Expert Gaming was a little astonished. In my opinion, they were just stalled a little bit by that mad push by Flipside down banana. They tried to make it work on middle then, but they hadn't got any smokes whatsoever. So very easy for Jumpy to pick up those 3 AWP shots. Expert Gaming is left saving, and they're going for the P250, 5.7 and CSET 75 buy. They're just working their way up into banana and apartments at the same time, leaving the bomb down below. And well, 2 players to pick up for the body. A counter. Save goes to work with the M4A1. Relic with 1 as well. Basic on the B bomb side shuts it down. And Base Raper, the last man standing. Relic now pushes out after a nice flash by his teammate. And Flipsid3-Tactics have no problem at all picking Expert Gaming apart in the save round. But now the terrorists are back onto weapons. And let's see if they are preparing themselves for a mad push by the CTs into the lower part of banana. This time CTs go for the apartment control. Expert Gaming was preparing a little bit for a push down there, but well, Hydrox has got rid of Hip Hopper, and once again Expert Gaming left with 1 man less compared to their CT counterparts. And Expert Gaming is just repositioning themselves. They want to go for the standard ace strat. 4 players getting ready to push the A bomb site against 3 CTs by Flipsid3-Tactics. And I think that Flipside already got a glimpse of the terrorists. They are repositioning themselves, trying to get out of there. Base Raper flying down, gets a headshot onto Hydrox. Nice frag there by Base Raper, the Bat. In my opinion, he should be called Bat Raper now. Sape gets a frag onto Skippy on short, and Sape with another great frag there onto Base Raper. Spitty though, from Graveyard, gets it back to a 1v3 situation. The bomb is not planted yet, so he needs to hop out. And he probably won't do that, as he's got 6 Counter-Strike terrorists, counter-terrorist eyes peeled up on him. Still gets a headshot onto the first and makes it a 2v1. And he's now having a chance of planting the bomb at the same time. Just needs 1 more headshot and then he could make it a 1v1, but Jumpy from the back with a CSET 75 makes it 12-9. And once again, Flipside gets scared a little bit, even though they got the first frag onto Expert Gaming. The Norwegians almost recovered from that point. And the Swedes need to watch out. They can't push banana anymore. The terrorists are probably prepared for that. They can't push apartments anymore, so they need to stay back in the bomb sites right now or go for another mad push down into banana. And it looks like they're trying to do that. Saved with a great flash and supported by 2 of his teammates. They spray their way down into banana. Everything smoked up already. Base Raper almost went down to this pre-fire. Down to 18 HP he goes, and the terrorists are once again cramped up in middle. Flipsid3-Tactics successfully forced them onto the A bomb site, but they are trying to go for a fast play here. Hippo with a frag onto Jumpy, but Sape was lucky to get away into library. Now he's covered by Hydrox. Hydrox gets a frag onto Skippy. It's a 4v4 situation. Sape goes down to Hip Hopper. Now it's a 3v4. Now it's a 2v4. Now it's a 1v4. Now it's a 1v3. Basic goes to work onto Hip Hopper to make it a 1v3 again. But the bomb goes down and, well, he needs to retake against 3 terrorists on the A bomb site. Expert Gaming looks like they are going to win that round. Basic is working his way back into middle. And he's just setting up for the exit frags. And there are 2 terrorists coming his way. He gets the first one, but Stigwell with the refrag. And Expert Gaming on the board. The bell rings and the terrorists are on the board in the second half. Their first round in the bag. But Flipsid3-Tactics is on the easier side. They have 2 rounds to work with until Expert Gaming closes them down again. And yeah, as I said, the stream won't be as crowded as it used to. And Flipside goes for the aggression down banana once again, but they lose 2 players in the process and only got 1 back. Now the CTs try to recover the control of the B bomb site, but they flash themselves and they slow themselves down so much. The terrorists are now planting the bomb and the CTs are coming in from construction side and CT spawn. Stigwell goes down to save. Jumpy gets 1 as well and it's a 2v3. Suddenly everything turned again. And Flipsid3-Tactics with a good looking retake there on the B bomb side. Base Raper and Skippy to hold on for their team. Expert Gaming needs this round and Base Raper gets a headshot onto Safe. Now Hydrox tries to close him out in the back of the bomb site, but they are losing too much time. Skippy goes to work onto Hydrox and a second frag by Skippy. With a headshot he takes out Jumpy, and Expert Gaming get away with a scare against the CTs. They managed to plant the bomb in a deficit situation and then the CTs came back on them. Made it a 3v2 and Expert Gaming clawed their way back again and actually won that round 12-11. And let's take a look at the scoreboard to see what the money situation looks like. And Flipsid3-Tactics, they can't afford to give away another round, and otherwise they would be at least 4 spying. And Jumpy with the opening frag makes it look good. And once again Barsig and Jumpy combining. Jumpy with the 3rd of the round goes to work on the hip hopper, and suddenly it's only Skippy left standing for the terrorist squad. Flipsid3-Tactics jump right back on the terrorists after they gave away 2 rounds, not in a row, but in the half, well, in a row. So they gave away 2 rounds in a row. And now they force the Norwegians back into their place on the terrorist side. If Skippy is not doing anything special, at the moment he's just inching his way forward, gathering information. The CTs are not pushing him so far, even though they have 5 players, they decide to stay put. And, well, Jumpy is collecting his 4th frag onto Skippy. And Flipsid3-Tactics have their AWP players stand up for them right when they need it the most. And they maintain their 2 round difference between them and their opponents. So just a quick chat to you, actually, the viewers. Just wanted to let you know what's up and why there are only 17 people watching, as Barsig refuses to step out the flames, makes Relic kill him, and Flipside take care of that echo round by Expert Gaming with ease, 14-11. And I think the game on Nuke was way more exciting than this is. Hey Samu. But you know, it's better like that because I actually have the space to talk to you a little bit and to try out a few more expressions that I made up. Actually, I need to work on that a lot, and I'm doing it right now. Lol, nice Samuel. Go and bet it. As Jumpy and Safe take out 3 terrorists. Well, Relic was in there as well. It's a 2v4 situation thanks to the refrag of Skippy. But Barsig is there with a headshot in the middle. Stick with the refrag onto Jumpy. But it's a 1v3 and Stick is already fired on by Hydrox. And Flipsid3-Tactics make it 15-11 and they look like they could win that game in a few seconds. Expert Gaming with a 4 spy. They have 2 Galils and a Scout in there, and a Deagle by Hip Hop.